Welcome back to the channel, guys. Glad you could make it. I know something. What so early? What? This isn't Saturday. I know something just popped up. Thought I'd give my take on it. If you're new here, whoa, welcome. But before you leave, make sure you hit that subscribe button, ring that bell so you know when the next video pops up. Hit that like button, and before you head on out, drop a comment down below. And if you're a regular here, welcome back. I also ask that you hit that like button, and before you leave, drop a comment down below as well, and share the video. At the time of recording, we're at 155 subscribers, 200 by the time Kenobi drops. It's coming up quick, guys. Okay, so why are we here? This thing popped up in the last couple days. It was on the 26th. This was an article in Deadline where James Gunn came to the defense of one of his Guardians actors, namely Chris Pratt. Now, full disclosure, I really liked the first Guardians film. Didn't like this second one very much. Was not a big fan of the Suicide Squad, and Peacemaker I have not seen. So, am I a huge James Gunn fan? Lukewarm about it. Chris Pratt, decent actor. Star-Lord and the guy who plays in Jurassic World, kind of the same character, but that notwithstanding. But James Gunn responded to a tweet that was calling for Marvel to replace Chris Pratt. And the picture, the tweet was, "Hear me out. Marvel, just replace him now." And it was a picture of Chris Pratt, and next to him was a picture of Patrick DeWilson. They look similar-ish, but why the call to replace Chris Pratt? Well, this is nothing new. People have been calling to have Chris Pratt canceled for some time in the Twitter mob, the Twitterverse, because of his very open Christian faith, which fine, don't care, and he regularly goes to church. Well, allegedly someone said he went to a church where they're anti LGBTQIA plus MOUSE, whatever, and this was just calling him to be removed again. So James Gunn fired back. Now James Gunn is no Wow, got a little message there. I'll check that later. Now, James Gunn is no stranger to the Twitter mob. If you remember in 2018, Disney fired him because someone pulled up a tweet that he did a decade before. Do you see how insane these people are? So, Gunn fired back at the call to have Chris Pratt replaced. And let me get the quote here. And it said, "For what? Because of your made up, utterly false beliefs about him? For something that someone else told you about him that's not true. Chris Pratt would never be replaced as Star-Lord. But if he ever was, we would all go along with him." And this seems to be pretty true. So you've got Chris Pratt, who's a fairly conservative individual. James Gunn, I don't really know where his politics are. Zoe, kind of the same thing. Dave Bautista is obviously pretty far left. Needs to keep his mouth shut. That's just me. But when James Gunn was fired, this was the same thing. The entire team rallied around him. People of all walks, of all different ideas and ideologies rallied around. And this seems to be the same thing, that Chris Pratt, even Robert Downey Jr., when they were filming Endgame, there was call for this, and Robert Downey was like, "This is a stand-up guy. Just stop it." So for James Gunn to go up publicly and go against the Twitter mob, good on you, James Gunn. Good on you. And so I guess the moral of the story is Stay off Twitter. It's a shit show. Maybe the new owner will make some improvements. Who knows? But yeah, that's my take. Just want to get this out there, see what you guys have to say, because now I turn it over to you guys. So remember, drop a comment down below, hit that like button if you're new here, subscribe, share the video, and I will see you Saturday for a Saturday short. Until then, have a great rest of your week. See you on Saturday. Always have fun. Hashtag keep talking, and always keep that smile on your face. Toodles!